What is up, guys? Zach here, also known as Angry Irishman 86. I got an Empire Wars replay that I am going to do a little commentary on. So I am here. I'm in red. The Lithuanians, my opponent. Down here in blue, he's the Berbers. So I'm going with the typical opening with a stable and just trying to get some walls down. Him being the Berbers and me being the Lithuanians, I'm anticipating a stable matchup. Hopefully this doesn't come out too choppy. I've tried to use this capture age a few times, and every time something poor has happened where the video just doesn't come out. So we're going to speed up a little bit here. Let's see, we're going to go... Why is it on him? Shift plus right click. I don't know. I'm not sure why it's on him and not me. That makes no sense. Anyway, so I jump in, I kill one Vil. He does a really nice move up here. Yeah, he basically corners me. So I've got 4 scouts, now 3 scouts, and only one of them can attack at a time, and he's got spearmen coming over, so he basically destroyed my scout rush there, and I got one Vil for it, and I had more scouts come in, which he ends up killing, so that's not good. Let me see if I can... There we go. Okay, now we got my vision. So sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, so now I'm just trying to get up to the castle age. Let's talk about the matchup real quick. Lithuanians versus Berbers. Berbers are a pretty good counter to Lithuanians. They get camels as well as camel archers. And the Lithuanians' best unit is a knight with relics behind it. They get +1 attack per relic. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and speed this up because nothing really happens here. So just trying to get to Castle Age. If you look up here, you can see my resources, and I'm pretty close to clicking up. He has just clicked up. If you've never seen Capture Age, it's pretty nice. It seems to be a little choppy on my computer. I'm not sure why. I'll have to see if I can do anything about that, but yeah, so really nothing going on here. Let's go ahead and take a peek at what he is doing. He's just walled up, and he's going archery ranges, which admittedly I was not expecting. Berbers get cheaper cavalry, so kind of thinking he was going to go camels, especially since he can see my stables, and he knows that I have another stable. So I got triple stable. And really, the reason I chose to do this game is show that there's one or two big mistakes that happen in this game and decides who wins. You know, I had the mistake of getting trapped over here, but it wasn't the biggest mistake ever. So we're looking over here. He's got 3 archery ranges, so he's going cav archers, which again kind of an odd play. And I'm obviously going knights. Okay, and here we go. We just miss each other. But then I see right here that he's going cav archers. So what do? I put down an archery range thinking going skirms. Since Lithuanians have decent skirms, I do hop over here, try to break in. And if nothing else, that just takes, I don't know, like 8 or 9 villagers off of whatever they're doing. But at the same time, he did raid me here. Alright, let's go ahead and get some regular speed going here. Alright, so again, going back to just cap trades in general, this is showing what I can see. The darker, or the slightly less dark fog is what I've scouted, and these spots are what I've not scouted. Okay. So, you know, anything that's a little bit darker I can't see. I am trying to just run around with some knights just to be annoying. And I see that he's building a university. I get to pick off a couple of villas there. That's pretty nice. But you know what's crazy is watching this, is seeing like how slow things are versus when pros play. Alright, so I'm trying to take this out. That's, what was that, 200 wood? He should have deleted that, but he didn't. So that's a mistake. I wouldn't say it's a giant mistake. So right here, I know that I've got a monk coming for this, so I was trying to lead his cav archers away. And look at that, it works. Bidding. Alright, so I'm still building knights, and then I also have the siege workshop. So going against cav archers, especially that many, you want to whittle down their HP, and scorpions will just kind of slowly do that. It's not the best thing in the world to do, but it's one of the better options. I'll speed this back up a little bit here. So this game was on, we had like a few moments of like pretty intense action, followed by a lot of like just kind of getting our eco set up. If you look at our score, it's pretty close. He's now abusing the market. Alright. So let's take a look right here. So I see this, and watch the HP on these guys. Boom. So one shot takes about 6 of them down, a little bit of HP. Not a ton, but you know, you just think you get a couple of shots in here and there, and then if you just corner these guys, like watch again, boom, bam. So not a ton of damage, but weakening them enough to where if I get in close, then I start picking them off. I do try to pull and move and run behind him here, but I figure, you know what, he's gonna just climb right in here. He's pretty good at microing, as we saw with him trapping me. So best to save the knights. Decided to put down another siege workshop. He seems pretty heavily invested in those cav archers, so I want to get more scorpions on the field. These 3 are good. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we got. 2 relics, so that's +2 attack on my knights. So if I get in onto those cav archers, they're dead. Okay. 10 + 3 attack, and I've got the armor. I did not see this castle, but I assumed he was going for a castle, so I kind of knew that it was coming at some point. I'm taking stone as well, and then I'm sending a monk out to see if I can find more relics, because at the moment I can't see that one or that one. Anyway, I decided to start pushing forward a little bit. Here's another one of those random times where I'm just like, I don't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what I'm doing. But we run right into each other. Get a couple of decent shots in with the scorpions. A couple of hits in with my knights. He doesn't want to run back to my knights because I've got scorpions. Again, just whittling HP down, whittling down, whittling down. If he had like some light cav behind to pick these off, I'd be in trouble. So I know he's coming for me. I was like, you know what? It is time to see what he's got. So he starts attacking me at home. I start attacking him at home. And if you look here, guys, here's the major mistake. What does he have at home? Nothing. Okay. Cav archers can do some damage. This many knights can end a game. I mean, I've got almost 40. Like these ones, I completely lost control of. And for a while there, I run into a castle. At the same time, he's running into my base, so he does a lot of damage here as well. But I can hop into town centers, and so can he, but I can take out his town centers with my knights, because they're so strong with those relics. Okay. Meanwhile, he's picked off a lot of my villagers, sure, but he's losing his numbers. I can take out another town center here. Okay, he did do a good job with the light cav here, picking off those scorpions, but at this point I kind of don't even really care, because I know I'm doing so much damage, even though he's got a higher score than me. Because look at this right here. All of those villagers have to pop out, and they just get absolutely wrecked. Had to bring his cav archers back. Now, I've lost a good amount of knights here, down to 19, so I've lost 20 of them. But what happened to his economy? What economy? He has no economy. He does have this over here. What's his vil count at? So we look up here, he's down to 36, 35. I'm at 80. So I would say I was I came out on top of that, basically. Not basically, definitely. So he does get another castle up over here. But his problem is, what's he got behind it? I mean, what can he do with it? He has no economy left. I wish I would have got those two guys. I could have even run in here and picked more off. Possibly. How many knights do I got left? Oh yeah, 14. So here's one of my problems, guys, is like when I'm focusing on an attack like that, I'm not producing anymore at home. So that's definitely something I need to get better at. Also, my scouting needs to get better, because I have not seen this castle right here. Now, I did put up a castle of my own to pretty much stop the raids coming from here. This guy is slowly creeping back, and I decided to put up stone mines here. He's selling wood for gold because he needs anything he can to get more units here. I run forward, see the castle, go, oh crap, I'm on the way to Imp, why am I? I'm not going to waste knights, especially when I see those camel archers. Those are a hard counter to knights. So I also decide to get Elite Skirmisher at this point, because he just seems to be going all in 100% on cav archer units. Okay. Should still be producing villagers. I only got 1 in the queue. He's got 8 in the queue. I did build another town center. He's rebuilding his 3rd one. So right here, I look at the score. I know that I'm ahead because I did so much damage, but he's the Berbers, and they have, again, a good counter. So if he would have dove a little bit more right here, I think he could have done some more damage. He couldn't do too much at my base because, again, he's got archer units. Let's go ahead and speed this up just a little bit here. Oops. I gotta figure out the hotkeys for this. Alright, and he starts trebbing my stable. That's fine. I wanted to build up my elite skirms at this point. The only reason I tried to save that was that's where I was researching Cavalier. And that research takes forever. So I lost that. I had to put it at a different stable. Now I'm just waiting for Cavalier to come in. You know. And right here, here's another big engagement. Let's go ahead and slow this down a little bit. So this is the game right here now. Okay, is if he loses this forward position, I can run right back in. If I lose this forward position, I can back up. I probably should have built some more production buildings back here. And at this point, I'm just waiting for my trebs to come forward. I don't even care that that's being taken out. I've got 4 archery ranges. And now I'm building more. Alright. So now we got a treb war. His problem is that he cannot get to my trebs. You know, so I just need to sit back. I need to keep producing trebs. I wish I would have had another castle up. That's something else I need to get better at. And then right here I just decided to dive his trebs. I know, again, that I have way better economy than him, even though I'm not really producing villas and he still is. And I just decided, you know what, elite skirms, whatever. I can make them for forever. He can only get so much gold, so I just dive him under the castle, take out as many of his gold units as possible. That costs a lot more. I mean, if you look at my wood and my food, again, I can make them for forever. So, just using the Cavalier to guard my Treb from any light cav raids, and then using the elite skirm if he tries to run forward with any camel archers. And yeah, here's all the action. Don't really have to look anywhere else. I mean, we can look at my economy not growing because I'm terrible at growing it. But yeah, once this castle goes down, it's it and it's over. Right, he can back up behind this castle a little bit, but again, so much of his economy again is back over there. I jump in there, it's game. So does he have? He has some stone, but not really enough to hold off. I should have had another Treb out by now. I think this is one last ditch effort here. And yeah, he calls it. Alright guys, so I actually made it through a video with Capture Age. It's a good tool. It shows you a lot of things like down here, idle TC time. I'm really bad about that. Idle eco. We had the same percentage. I had way more time, but that's because I had way more villas too. Up here, how many eco units you have, so villagers, fishing ships, and then how many military units you have, what the value is. I think that's based on, is it gold or is it total? It might be total resources. Okay, how many idols? Yeah, it's got a lot of stuff. There's a lot more options in it too, so I'll be trying to mess with this a little bit more if my computer will handle it. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you could like this video, check out a few of my other ones, and I'll keep trying to bring you more epic Age of Empires 2 content.